really curious about your answers for the next one. I'm hoping at least one of them.
I hope he did it. I hope he did
guy.
his research because he should know what's coming.
Oh boy.
I hope I hear one particular driver in one of these spots because it's only fair. I mean, he is family.
Oh, no, give him the hint.
So, what driver do you absolutely love racing against, and what driver do you hate racing against? And just clarification, hate does not mean you hate the driver. It might be a tough day at the office when you get side by side with them.
Yeah, I watched my brother's interview, so I figured this question was coming.
He was worried. He was worried about that.
Well, it's tough. So when it comes to favorite driver to race against, I have to answer that in two different ways. So naturally, my brother and I racing against each other. It's just we push each other. We're always around each other. For some reason, we're always around each other on the track, which definitely doesn't help my parents' nerves by any means. But we're always around each other, and we're always pushing each other. If something happens, he's jumping in to help me out, or I'm jumping over there to help him out. It's just really cool to be able to race against my brother. So naturally, I want to say he's because of circumstances, because we're family. Like he's my favorite driver to race against. From a competition standpoint, if I had to pick a favorite driver, just 2 years ago, I remember saying after watching one night, Troy Rome and I were racing a heat race, and the first 2 or 3 laps, we were neck and neck, full throttle around Baps. I don't think either one of us lifted, and we were swapping lines. And not one point did we touch each other. Not one point did we get close to the point where one of us had to back off. But we were racing so hard, but it was clean. And I think back to that, and that was a fun night. So I'd say him. But again, it's a very emotional sport. So one night you could go out and hate someone, and the following weekend you could go out and you could end up being best friends with them. So there's a lot of emotion, and we're forced to make split-second decisions on the track where you don't always get to put a lot of thought behind what you're going to do next. So sometimes accidents happen. Doesn't mean someone's going out there to deliberately crash you or something like that. And emotions can can get a little crazy. Least favorite driver, like I said, it's an emotional sport. So I know I've been the least favorite driver for some guys sometimes. I don't know. I can't say that I have a least favorite driver. It's tough. Yeah, I can't say that I have a least favorite.
Props to you, but I would say it would be tough for me. Like if I was racing my brother, I would not want to be near him because of everything you just mentioned to why you like racing someone. I wouldn't want to be the guy that slipped up and sent my brother's car careening into the fence or whatever that is. So that would be my easy scapegoat answer here. As you, like I wouldn't want to be that guy. Like, either way, like I wouldn't want to be the one that spun out in front of him or whatever it is. That would just be a worst case scenario.
Yeah, it's I mean, like I said, we're always around each other for some reason. I don't know how that always happens.
It's just how the racing gods say it happens.
Yeah, but we're always pushing each other, and that could mean he takes me out or I take him out accidentally, which would suck, but yeah, I can think back to a couple of incidents with other guys that didn't make me very happy, but at the end of the day, it's
up to Tony. It's up to Tony if he wants to leave you on the hook or not. This was Jeremy. Jeremy would put the axe to him, but Jeremy.
Well, you just asked me what the state of the division was, so I don't want to go bashing guys and chasing them away from the division.
Definitely.
Trying to grow it.
Nah, we'll give you a pass on that one, Billy.